Hi beautiful, welcome to today's class. When you're ready, just come and meet me at the center of your mat. Let's get ourselves nice and comfortable, sitting up tall and closing eyes down. I just want you to bring one hand to your heart here, one hand to the lower part of your belly, and just start to connect a little more fully to your innermost self in this moment. This is your time for you now to shift the way that you feel by changing your relationship with yourself. So as we bring our focus to our breath, try your best just to let everything else go and take your inhale deeper into the pit of your belly to start to calm your nervous system down in this moment. As you continue with your deep breaths, as you start to connect a little more fully to yourself, I'm just going to read aloud our centering thought for today's class. I am loved and I am lovable. I nurture the little girl that lives within me, always allowing her to feel seen, heard, and loved. The most important love of all is the love I have for myself. And so I take time each day to strengthen my self-love by showing myself care and respect. Let's breathe in the energy of that centering thought. Big inhale. Exhale, release. Opening your eyes, bringing your shoulders down and back. Let's get straight into it. We're going to begin today's class lying down onto our back. And I just want you to walk your heels in towards your bum. Give your toes a little bit of a wriggle and send your heels to the mat. We're going to warm up through our glutes here. So tuck your tailbone, keep your core tight. And then as you exhale, slowly roll your hips to the ceiling. Just stack with me here, vertebrae by vertebrae. As you get to the top, we're gonna hold. Squeeze your glutes together as hard as you can, and then slowly roll back down. So that's how we're gonna get started. We're really just focusing on cultivating mobility through our body as we get started. So I really want you to tune into that articulation of your spine. As we roll down, we move upper back, then middle back, then lower back. Then we ground through our heels and slowly roll ourselves back up. As you start to move through this flow here, as you tune into your form, I want you to really become connected to that centering thought. We're going to use this mini series as a real opportunity to really nurture ourselves, to show ourselves that kindness and love that we want to tune into and infuse into our day. So bring your focus there to that centering thought and start to breathe it into your body. On your exhale, let go of any distraction or any overwhelm. This is your time for you to connect back to yourself. Exhaling as we lift. Let's inhale as we lower. We're only here for another 3. Can you pull your belly button further in to meet your spine? The better able you are to keep your core engaged, the more you're able to keep those hips level. So we want our hips to stay stacked the whole way through. All right, we're gonna take one more. Give toes a wriggle, press through heels. Let's roll ourselves up, meet me at the top. As you get to the top here, can you squeeze your glutes together a little harder? Can you lift up a little bit higher? And now let's pick up our pace. From here, we tap straight down. Lift straight up, hold. 3, 2, 1. Tap, lift, hold. 3, 2, 1. Let's keep that flow going. I want you to take that moment to hold at the top, just so that you can cultivate a little bit more intention with your movement. We never just want to lift and lower quickly. We want to make sure that we're taking time to really hold, to engage and squeeze the center of our glutes to get the most out of our movement. Let's bring a little bit more energy to our mat. Can you start to relax your face? Can you take a fuller breath? Let's flow for 7. Breathing in that love. Exhale, release. Let go of any distraction. Breathe in, breathe out. Let's flow. You're here for 5. So good. Give your toes a little bit of a wriggle for me. Send some more weight through your heels. For 3. We're going to hold together at the top in 2. And 1. Hold here. Let's start to build that burn. We dip down an inch. up an inch. I really want you to engage the center of your glutes here. Build that burn, and we're slowly gonna add on and start to isolate just that left glute. So let's lay the foundations here for 7. Relaxing face, letting go of any tension in your forehead for 5. Taking a bigger squeeze for 4. We're gonna hold together at the top in 3. Can you find a little inner smile here? Bring uplifting energy to your mat. Last breath, hold here. I want you to press all your weight through your left heel. Slowly reach your right toe to the ceiling, lengthen your leg. Bring your right ankle onto your left knee, and then tap hips to the mat. Exhale, find your lift. Lengthen right leg to the ceiling, hold. Bring right ankle back to knee, and then tap all the way down. So that's your flow. We lift, extend, place back, and tap. We lift, extend, place back, and tap. That's your flow. So send all your weight through your left heel. Start to visualize now lifting and toning through the center of your left glute, and breathe through those shakes. I want you to take longer exhales now. Take inhale deeper to the pit of your belly, and just move through this series at your own pace. We flow for another 5. That burn should be building now. You have 4. Can you come back to your moving meditation? Tune into your left glute, connect to your breath, and find your visualization. Breathe in that feeling of love. Let go of any distraction. This is your time to shift your energy. You have 2 and 1. Hold. Right ankle stays on left knee. We reach hands to ceiling. We pull belly down, little pulses. Up an inch, down an inch. That burn should well and truly be building. Find that inner smile, shift your physiology, shift your focus, and that's how we're gonna change our state. Focus on showing yourself love here, finding that kindness, finding that care for 6, for 5, hold all the way up in 4, in 3, in 2, hold here, lengthen your right leg, just hold 10, 9, higher, 8, 7, lengthen leg a little more for 5, for 4, challenge yourself, 3, 2, oh my goodness, and 1. Bring it all the way down. Give your knees a little rock from side to side. Find that release through your glutes. And when you're ready, roll yourself up. Take your ball, if you have one. Totally fine if you don't have one, you can do this without. Bring your feet and your knees hip width apart, and then bring your hands behind your head. Let's shift our focus to our core here now. I want you to pull belly button down to meet spine. And then exhale, find your ab curl, slide ribs to hips. Hold and meet me at the top. Take a big squeeze of your ball, little release, and then bring it down. Breathe in. Exhale, heart to the ceiling, hold. Find the squeeze of your ball. Take a little release, and then slowly take it down. So I just want you to take your time here and practice shifting that mind-body connection. Now we're sending our focus to those deeper abdominal muscles. So can you pull your belly button down a little further? Can you start to lift up a little higher? And just bring a little bit more focus to your mat. Focus on connecting to your body, finding a flow with your breath, and shifting your energy by choosing to focus on filling yourself up with love and kindness, and then letting go of everything else. You're here for another 5. Let's send that heart up a little higher for 4. So strong. We have another 3. Last 2. On that next breath, meet me all the way up at the top. Pull belly down a little further. Bring your legs to tabletop. Press your lower back to the mat, squeezing that ball. Let's start to find little pulses. We come up an inch, down an inch. Keep the tension in your ball now. Keep pressing your lower back into the mat for 8. 7. Can you take fuller breaths out through the mouth now for 6. Up a little higher for 5. Our elbows stay wide, 4. Hold and meet me at the top in 3. Nearly there, let's go for 2. Hold with me here, big inhale. Exhale, lengthen your legs, take it long. Inhale, pull it back in, keeping the tension on your ball. Exhale, breathe in, breathe out. Let's curl up a little higher. Pull belly button down a little further. Let's relax our face. Breathe into those shakes. We're here for 7. So good. We have 6 more. We're gonna hold those legs long in 5. So So good for 4. Think about tightening that corset. Can you squeeze your lower abs like you're holding in a V here just for 2? Hold your legs long, come up higher, squeeze, release your ball for 10. Keep breathing, 9. 8, can legs come lower, 7, pull belly down further, 6. Last 5, we hold in 4, relax your face. Find breath for 4, 3, so strong, 2, hold, find your inner strength, little pulses up for 10. For 9, this is our finisher, last 8. Last 7, breathe through that burn for 6, you've got it, don't drop, 5. Last 4, this is it, last 3, last 2, and 1. Come all the way down. Pop that ball to the side. Start to notice the shift in how you're feeling now. Maybe tuning in to feeling a little more energetic, a little more connected to yourself, a little more calm. We bring feet and knees back to hip width apart as we come back to our centering thought. We give our toes a wriggle. Press your heels into the mat with me. And now exhale, tuck tailbone, roll it up. We stack vertebrae by vertebrae. Cultivate mobility through your spine. Squeeze glutes really hard. And then slowly roll back down again. Here we stack vertebrae by vertebrae. Give toes a wriggle. Make sure you're always pressing through those heels. It's going to help you to engage those glutes a little bit more. Can we take a moment here together to pull our belly button 3 inches further down towards our spine? And as we engage our core, you should notice that your hips stay parallel to the ceiling the whole way through. We're here for 2 more. Breathing deep to lower. Breathing out to lift. Let's take 1 more before we pick up our pace together. Nice. Come back to finding that mobility. Now let's hold. Imagine you're holding something with your bum here that you don't want to drop. Knees should be hip width apart. Come up a little higher. Let's start to pick up our pace. Inhale, tap. Exhale, lift. Hold 3, 2, 1. Tap, lift. Hold 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. So that's our flow. Each time you lift now, I want you to be really intentional about actively squeezing glutes harder, lifting higher. You should feel those little shakes. You almost want to imagine you're holding something with your bum that you don't want to drop as you get to the top. So let's keep that momentum going now. Relax your face. Let go of any tension in your forehead and just send it all into your glutes. Let's flow for 7. Can you become a little bit more present on your mat here? There's nowhere else you need to be. Focus on being here with me just for another 5. So strong for 4. Last 3. So good. Last 2. On our next breath. Meet at the top. Give toes a wriggle. Dip down an inch. Exhale, big squeeze. Mini lower, big lift for 7. For 6. You're on your home stretch. This is your last series for the day. Keep your energy to your glutes. Let's find that inner smile. You're here for 7. So strong for 6. Hold it up in 5. 4. Last 3. We hold in 2. All right, find your hold. That burn should be building. Press through your right heel. This time, leg lifts all the way up. We bring that left ankle onto our right knee, and then we tap glutes down. Exhale, lift up. Find length. Place back and tap. We lift. Extend. Place back. And tap. As we find that flow, I want you to be visualizing lifting through that right glute, toning as you squeeze, and sending all your weight through your right heel now. Cultivate that mind-body connection by visualizing squeezing that right glute a little harder with each rep. We're here for another 7. We're on that home stretch. Keep going for 6. So good. 5 more. Come back to shifting your energy. Push through that burn. You're here for 3. Last 2. Last 1. Keep left ankle on that right knee. Reach your hands to the ceiling. Let's start to lift up an inch, down an inch. Find that intention here. Be present on your mat. You're here for 8. 7. Breathing through that burn. Challenge yourself to come higher for 5. Last 4. We hold in 3. Into hold with me, relax that face. Find a smile, lengthen your leg, breathe through your burn. 10, 9, find your inner strength now. 8, let's lift higher. 7, 6, squeeze harder. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll all the way down. Give your knees a rock from side to side. Pull those knees to chest. Meet me at the center of your mat. Beautiful work. Let's cross our legs. And we're just going to end today's class by bringing a little more connection to our breath and a little more connection to ourselves. Keeping your eyes closed now. Come back to that focus on your breath. Starting to let everything else go. Taking inhale a little deeper into the pit of your belly. And just feel your tummy rise here. As you keep that focus on your breath, I just want you to visualize a really beautiful golden light starting to surround the crown of your head. And I want you to feel the warmth and the unconditional love and power of this light. And as you continue to breathe here, start to feel as this light starts to pour in through the crown of your head, coming all the way down your face, down your neck, all the way down your shoulders, down your arms, right to the tips of your fingers, filling each and every cell in your body up with that calm, that unconditional love, and that sense of nurturing your younger self. Bring that light all the way down your chest, your back, your stomach. Send that healing light down your legs, all the way to the tips of your toes. And as you feel yourself being held in this moment by this powerful and loving golden light, just let any insecurity, any disconnection, just dissolve away into the light. As you start to feel yourself being seen, being heard, and being loved. As you let yourself sit into this light, I'm just going to read aloud our closing thought for today's class. Sometimes we can get so busy and distracted chasing that which we think we need to be happy. Everything you're searching for is already within you. It is the love and acceptance from yourself. The little girl within you is seeking to feel seen, to feel heard, and to feel loved. So she searches to do more, be more, and have more. The feeling you're seeking comes from you. Remind your younger self that she is held, safe, and unconditionally loved. Let's just bring both hands to our heart. Breathe in that feeling. Let whatever emotions come up here for you. And just keep filling yourself up with that feeling of love. Let's breathe it in. Let it expand. Breathe it in. Let it expand. Bringing your shoulders down and back when you're ready. Opening your eyes. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope this class has allowed you to feel a little more connected to your innermost self. I'll see you at the next class. Thank you.